What up? Julian and Brian here to bring you the workout for Saturday. If you're coming to the gym, we're going to be doing the workout outside in the parking lot. Demonstration is happening here in the first 10 by 10 square, right next to the door. Got a lot of cool stuff for you today though. We'll be doing a 20-minute AMRAP, but before that, we're going to focus on a little bit of strength that's going to consist of a kettlebell that you'll be using in the workout. Maybe you can exchange it for something heavier later. And then also an empty barbell. We're going to start with an EMOM of 10 minutes. First minute, we're going to be doing 45 seconds. 45 seconds only, 15 seconds of transition of a slow or a tempo goblet squat. All right, Judy's demonstrating the goblet squat for me. What we're looking for here is holding the kettlebell right by what I call the horns or the handles. You could also use a dumbbell to do this. He's using maybe like a 3 to 5 second tempo. He's keeping his feet flat on the ground. His knees are tracking with his toes, right? And he's really making an effort to control his bottom position so he feels strong before he stands all the way up. Good, go ahead and take a break. All right, from there, we're gonna go to the second movement, minute 2, 45 seconds of a tempo bent over row. Now, before he even gets into the row, go ahead and stand up for me. He's going to hinge or get into like a deadlift style position, right? Back is flat or rigid, right? He pulls his shoulder blades back and down to keep his shoulders or his arms in a really good position. And he's gonna pull the barbell into his belly button. Maybe give it a little pause and then come back down. We're gonna implement a tempo about 3 to 5 seconds for this also, all right? I like to take a breath in as I pull into my body, hold it, and then it's a slow descent back into that hang position. All right, go ahead and relax, Juva, thank you. All right, guys, here we are with the conditioning part of today's workout. This is where the real fun begins. 20 minutes, 5 heavy barbell bent over rows. Heavy dumbbells can also be used in the workout. 10 wall ball shots, and then 15 kettlebell swings. We'll give you the option all the way overhead, or maybe just Americans or Russian style, just shoulder to eye height. But let's go ahead and demonstrate the bent over row. Now what we're doing with the bent over row in the workout is slightly different. We want to use the barbell, we want to add weight to it. The way we get into the position for it is still the same. You got to deadlift the weight up first. Find the tension in that hinge position in your hamstrings, your glutes, and your low back, right? We're still maintaining that flat back. Okay, we have tension in that deadlift position. All right, a little heavy here, so Judy might have to heave it a little bit to bring it into his body, right? So it almost turns into more of like a power movement in a very strict, slow tempo, okay? And that's completely okay for that, for today, or for this movement in the workout. Go ahead and take a rest. Okay, next I'll go over to the wall balls, okay? Might not have done a lot of these during quarantine or in the last couple weeks, but just as a refresher, we're still trying to get into a full depth of that squat, or just below parallel. Extend those hips hard at the top, and we're gonna throw the ball up at the target. All right, Judy hasn't probably done a wall ball shot in ages, but you can tell nothing has changed. It's like riding a bike. All right, ball comes down, he receives the bag for the squat, aggressively shoots it back up there using his legs and his hips. Go ahead and take a break. Thanks, man. Last but not least, the kettlebell swing. Okay, if you're participating with us at home, you can use a dumbbell for this movement. You can just hold the handles with both your hands like this, or kind of cup one head of the dumbbell with both hands. But Jimmy's gonna use the kettlebell for us today. Okay, another hinge type movement here. I'm gonna angle you just like right there. So you can see he picked up the kettlebell already. He's gonna go ahead and knock out 5 Russian swings, and then he'll go into 5 full American swings. All right? Good exaggeration of the hips and the knees here, really locking out and creating that momentum for the kettlebell. And the same thing overhead. The aggressiveness in the hips and the legs aren't changing. He's just guiding the weight up and over his shoulder. 15 reps in the kettlebell swing. That's one round. As many rounds as you can complete in 20 minutes. If you can make it to class, love to see you. Make sure you sign up online or on the app before you come in.
Man,